Do you want to achieve financial freedom? Ever wondered why habits are the key to that? Well, let's delve into that. Habits, they're more than just routines. They're repetitive actions that over time can lead to significant results. And when it comes to financial freedom, your habits could make or break your journey. Think about it. Just like how a single drop of water can eventually fill a bucket, small consistent actions can accumulate into something significant. So if you're constantly overspending or not saving enough, you're building a habit that's steering you away from financial freedom. But if you're consistently budgeting, saving, and investing wisely, you're building a habit that's pushing you towards achieving your financial goals. So the key to financial freedom? It's all about building good financial habits. It's about making those small, consistent actions that will lead you to your financial goals. Remember, habits are the building blocks of financial freedom. Now, how about we start with a simple habit, tracking your spending daily. Imagine walking through a forest with no map, no compass. That's what it's like when you don't keep a daily track of your spending. You're essentially wandering through your financial landscape blindly. But fear not, there's a solution. Now, I'm not suggesting you turn into an accountant overnight. Just start by noting down each day what you've spent money on. Why is this so vital? Well, it gives you a clear picture of where your money is going. You might be surprised to find out how much you're spending on those small, seemingly insignificant purchases. A coffee here, a magazine there, it all adds up. By identifying these expenses, you can start to allocate your resources more efficiently. You might realize you can cut back in some areas to save more or direct funds towards your financial goals. When you know where your money goes, you gain control over your finances. Next up, an important habit to cultivate: always pay yourself first. This habit is all about setting aside a portion of your income for savings before you spend on anything else. It's not about being selfish, rather it's about being smart and strategic with your money. Think of it this way: every time you earn, you're working for your future self. So, when you receive your paycheck, the first person you should pay is you. How do you do this? It's simple. Before you pay your rent, before you buy groceries, even before you splurge on that new pair of shoes, you set aside a predetermined portion of your income into your savings or investment account. This habit is powerful. It forces you to live within your means. It helps you build a financial safety net, and over time, it can lead to increased wealth. Consistently paying yourself first is a key step on the journey towards financial freedom. Paying yourself first is a surefire way to boost your savings and investments. Ever heard of the saying, live below your means? It's a simple concept, yet it's one of the most powerful habits you can adopt to achieve financial freedom. Living below your means is not about depriving yourself of the good things in life. It's about making conscious decisions to spend less than you earn. It's about prioritizing needs over wants, value over cost, and long-term satisfaction over short-term gratification. By embracing this habit, you're not just saving money, you're buying peace of mind. You're reducing financial stress, gaining more control over your finances, and setting yourself up for a secure future. It gives you the freedom to make choices that align with your values and goals, not your paycheck. Living below your means also provides a safety net for unexpected expenses. It allows you to save for your future financial goals, whether it's a down payment on a house, a dream vacation, or a comfortable retirement. Living below your means is not about scarcity, it's about abundance. The abundance of choices, freedom, and peace of mind. Now, let's talk about the habit of investing consistently. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow as it goes. That's the power of regular investments. It's the magic of compound growth. The snowball symbolizes your wealth, and the hill is time. The more you roll, the bigger it gets. But what's the secret? It's consistency. You see, investing isn't a one-time event. It's a habit, a regular and disciplined practice. Whether it's every week, every month, or every year, the point is to keep at it, to keep rolling your snowball down the hill. And the benefits? They are manifold. Regular investments can help you build wealth over time. They can help you reach your financial goals, whether that's buying a house, retiring comfortably, or simply ensuring a secure future for yourself and your loved ones. And do not forget, always be learning. The journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint, and the landscape is ever-changing. That's why it's crucial to develop the habit of continuous learning. By understanding financial concepts such as interest rates, investment strategies, or the effects of market trends, you're equipping yourself with the tools to navigate your financial future confidently. Think about it. Would you rather sail a ship without a map or with a detailed chart to guide you? Similarly, knowledge about finance is your map in the sea of financial decisions. It doesn't mean you have to become a Wall Street expert overnight. Start small, read a finance book, watch educational videos, or subscribe to a financial podcast. Bit by bit, you'll grow your knowledge and your confidence. Remember, the most successful people in the world are those who never stop learning. Continuous learning is a habit that can empower you to make informed financial decisions. Wondering how to build these financial habits? First, set clear financial goals. Whether it's saving for a house or retiring early, having a target gives your efforts direction. Next, make a plan. Map out the steps you need to take to achieve your goals. Be as detailed as possible. The clearer your path, the easier it is to stay on track. Start small. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Begin with simple practices like tracking your daily spending or saving a small percentage of your income. Over time, as these habits become ingrained, you can gradually ramp up your efforts. Lastly, be consistent. Consistency is the secret sauce to building habits. Even when it's tough, stick to your plan. It's the small daily actions that accumulate into significant results over time. Building financial habits might be challenging, but with determination and consistency, it's definitely possible. Now, what's the long-term payoff of these financial habits? Let's dive in. You see, these habits aren't about instant gratification. They're about creating a stable, secure future for yourself. First up, financial security. Your daily commitment to these habits gradually builds a safety net, keeping you secure even in unforeseen circumstances. Next, the ability to retire early. Yes, you heard that right. By consistently saving and investing, you're setting yourself up to potentially step off the treadmill ahead of schedule, giving you more time to enjoy life on your own terms. Finally, financial independence. This is the ultimate goal, isn't it? To be in a position where you're not tied down by bills or debts, but instead have the freedom to make choices based on what you want, not what you owe. So as we can see, the long-term payoff of these financial habits is nothing short of financial freedom. When building these habits, there are some common mistakes to avoid. Let's delve into them, shall we? One of the most frequent missteps is not having a budget. A budget is not a constraint, but a tool that gives you control and insight into your finances. Without one, you're navigating blind. Next, many people overlook saving for retirement. It's easy to think that there's plenty of time, but the truth is, the earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Lastly, not having an emergency fund is a common pitfall. Life is unpredictable, and having a financial buffer can save you from unnecessary stress and debt. So, how can you avoid these mistakes? Start by creating a realistic budget and sticking to it. Prioritize saving for retirement, even if it's a small amount at first. And finally, aim to build an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Avoiding these common mistakes can set you on the right path to building effective financial habits. Ready to start your journey to financial freedom? Here's your action plan. Step 1. Take a good hard look at your current financial situation. Where are you now? What are your income sources, your expenses, your debts? This is your starting point. For step 2, start tracking your spending daily. Yes, every single day. It's not as tedious as it sounds. There are plenty of apps out there that can help you with this. You'll be surprised how much you spend on things you don't really need. Step 3, pay yourself first. Before you pay your bills, before you buy groceries, before you do anything else, set aside a portion of your income to save. Aim for at least 10%, but if you can do more, even better. Step 4, live below your means. This doesn't mean you have to live a life of deprivation. It simply means making mindful choices about your spending. Do you really need that new gadget, or could the money be better used elsewhere? Step 5, invest consistently. You've probably heard this before, but it's worth repeating. The earlier you start investing, the better. Even small amounts can grow significantly over time thanks to the magic of compound interest. Step 6, never stop learning. The world of finance is constantly evolving, and the more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make smart financial decisions. Now, building these habits won't happen overnight. It's a process, it takes time. But remember, financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. It's about making consistent progress over time, so start today. Even if it's just one small step, it's a step in the right direction. And finally, avoid common mistakes. Don't let your emotions dictate your financial decisions. Don't chase after get-rich-quick schemes. And don't forget to have a contingency plan for unexpected expenses. Remember, the journey towards financial freedom starts with a single step. Take that step today. Please like and subscribe for more content like this.